What a bonus to be able to have a Friday afternoon watching quality racing for gold medals. So the world champions, the reigning world champions are Poland. They're here. They'll start favourites. The Olympic champions are Hungary. They've had a bit of a struggle, I have to say. They had a bit of a struggle to get through to the final. They only just snuck through, so the challenge will be in front of them. There is your final lineup. Great Britain, Spain, Mexico, bronze medalist at the World Championships last year. I mentioned China. They looked really, really strong in the semi-finals. Australia, very powerful combination, a young combination, but they've raced really, really well. They've shown that their silver medal last year was no fluke at the World Championships. Poland, of course, the favourites. New Zealand with Lisa Carrington in the front of the boat. You can never discount the New Zealanders. Hungary and Germany. Gee, it's been a long time, I think, since they've been in lanes 8 and lanes 9. For so many years, Hungary and Germany have dominated women's K4. But today, they are trying to get there from lanes 8 and lanes 9. Because on the inside of them, there are some quality boats. Poland, Australia, China, Mexico, New Zealand with Lisa Carrington at the front of the boat. You could never discount the New Zealanders. It's going to be a very fast race. There's going to be a lot of splashing. There'll be some tactics. It's 500 meters, so there'll be some tactics. You can expect that the Australians will go out fast. They're a young, enthusiastic crew, and they've shown in the early races that they have a lot of raw power. You know that Carrington will be carrying the New Zealanders through on her shoulders. She's just such a powerful athlete, and she's got some good young paddlers behind her who are really stepping up now to help the veteran. And I hope she doesn't mind me calling her that, but and then you've got, of course, Mexico, who it's an exciting story, the Mexicans. They haven't had a K4 at the Olympics since 1996. So they are really looking at breaking through and getting to Paris next year, and it's a really strong crew, and they were ecstatic with their bronze medal last year in Halifax. There's the Australian team. Ali Bull is the veteran of that team. She really is the cool head, the experienced head who has brought so much to that team. And she's in the engine room. She'll be calling the shots there for her young teammates. There's the young New Zealand team with Lisa Carrington in the front of the boat. Alicia Hoskin, her K2 partner behind her, and then Brett and Vaughan at the back of the boat. There's the Hungarians in the unfamiliar lane 8. As I said, they only just snuck into the final. Very unusual to see, and then the Germans as well, also sneaking into the final. A very new-looking German K4 combination, though. Very young team who are feeling their way. You wonder with some of these combinations whether these will be the combinations that will be trying to get to Paris. Certainly Poland is a very settled crew. They're the reigning world championships. They picked up a bronze in Tokyo, of course. Strong crew. But here we go, one of the highlights of the afternoon, the women's K4 500, and off they go. Don't discount the Chinese as well. They were very strong in their semi-final. But off they go, and it's the Australians who are going out fast. New Zealand alongside them. And it looks like the Chinese are also throwing down some early speed. In lane 2, it's the Spanish as well. But it's the Australians and the New Zealanders, the Oceania teammates. And across there in lane 2, it's the Spaniards. So Australia, the World Championship silver medalists. New Zealand on the outside. China on their inside. Ali Bull there in the engine room, pushing this crew on. Ellie Beer at the front of the boat. What a strong combination. They've gone out hard. Lisa Carrington now digs deep, trying to bring the New Zealanders back into this, trying to chase down the Australians. There's your split time. Australia ahead of China, New Zealand and Spain. Has Australia gone out too hard, though? It's a 500-metre race. They did push it out very hard early on, and now it's closing up. It's the Chinese who are coming through. Are we going to see a boil over here, folks? The Chinese are pulling away. Wow. New Zealand trying desperately to stick with the Chinese, but it's the Chinese. Where is Poland? Where is the Polish crew? They're well back. So it's China in front. Australia and Spain also throwing down a challenge here. It's the Chinese, Spain trying to get through on them. New Zealand holding on for the bronze. It's China, it's Spain, it's Australia, it's New Zealand. It looks like it's going to be very close. New Zealand throwing down a big finish, but China hold on. New Zealand take the silver. And wow, the bronze, I couldn't pick it. But that is a big result, folks. China has come through with this K4 combination and blown away a quality field with a perfectly judged race. Look out, Paris, because this team has announced itself on the world stage. They have really come together as a unit, judged the race to perfection, came through in the middle of the race, you can see there, and really put down some strong paddling in the middle to assert their authority on this race. The Australians couldn't go with them. The Australians went out fast, couldn't hold on to the Chinese though. Let's see as they cross the line. So China did get the gold. Looks like Spain got the silver and New Zealand got the bronze. Good result for Spain too. Really good result for the Spanish. I'll tell you what, if you had have asked me this morning who would get the gold and the silver medals in the women's K4, I don't think I would have told you China and Spain. So that is a great result, an exciting result. Confirmation there. China, Spain, New Zealand. Good result for Germany from the outside lane, coming through in fourth. And then Australia and Poland both, and Mexico. So there you have Australia, Poland, Mexico, the gold, silver and bronze medalists from the World Championships last year, finishing in the middle of the field. And look at that down the bottom there, Hungary, finishing in 9th place.